Hello and welcome to a very rainy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody. John and I have been camping with friends. We've been at Wallowa State Park for the last several days. We're actually going home tomorrow, but in this area is a place called Hell's Canyon. And it's a very deep gorge that's supposed to just be beautiful. And so we thought today would be a really good day to take that drive out there. We're gonna go to the Hell's Canyon overlook. I'm gonna be sure to take you guys with me. And I hope you guys are having a great 4th. So let's start the show. Well, we made it to the overlook and the wildflowers are so beautiful. However, we can't see anything because, as you can probably hear and see, it's raining pretty good and we are up in the clouds. So we're gonna go to the edge over here, see what we can see, and hopefully get a little bit of a view. Well, in a nutshell, very quickly, that was the Hell's Canyon overlook. This is supposed to be deeper. There's parts of this gorge that are deeper than the Grand Canyon. Am I right, babe?
Yep. By almost 2,000 feet, I guess.
Yeah, by almost 2,000 feet. We made some kind of homemade trail mix. I'm getting it for John now. I'll show you what it is. It's cashews, dried cherries, and dried blueberries, so very good. But yeah, we literally ran back to the car because it's like pouring, and it's like not just pouring, but it's like big raindrops. And typically we're fine in the rain, but this is a lot of rain. So anyway, kind of bummed that I couldn't really see. I guess supposedly you can also see the Snake River, if I'm not mistaken. Is it from this point you can see it?
No, probably.
And so unfortunately we couldn't see that. But there are a ton of wildflowers here. I'm really hoping some of the camera picked that up for you guys to see. And it smells so good. Like it just smells like almost like a flower shop. So yeah. So I think we're gonna head out of here and go see what else we can find.
Oh, so you turn left here, it's like a little over 2 miles, 2.5 miles. Up there you can turn it around. There's a lot of sharp turns getting up there, but up at the top you can turn around, yeah. Yeah, no problem. No, you're fine. Yeah.
So he was asking if he could
Turn around up at the top.
it's gonna
Yikes! Do you think he's
Well, no, he can, because it's a loop up
It's
there.
a loop, but yeah, it's pretty tight. For that.
Well, that's what I was telling him. There's a lot of tight turns. He has a trailer and a trailer on the trailer.
Yeah.
right?
Oh my
Well,
god.
it has literally rained all day. Let's see if you can hear it. All day it's rained. So we went and saw Hell's Canyon, the overlook at Hell's Canyon, which was, I can't even imagine what it would look like on a sunny day. I'm sure it would look amazing. We had lunch in Joseph, Oregon, which I would have loved to have filmed the town, but I did not have my waterproof camera with me. So, and it was raining like that hard. So I did not video downtown Joseph, unfortunately, but we are back at the Casita. I think we're gonna take a little nap. The bed's definitely calling my name back there, and I will catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Hey guys, last I caught up with you, I had just gotten back. We had had lunch, had been through Joseph, and I told John, I'm like, I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit, maybe take a nap under the blanket, listen to the rain. You guys, I laid down at like 3:30. It is 5:45 p.m. I feel like I'm never gonna be able to get to sleep tonight. Oh shoot. Do you ever do that? Like you take a nap and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, it's like evening time and I wonder if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Okay, so like apparently I needed it. Anyway, I got to go find out what John's doing. I don't even know. I think he went out and built a fire, but I haven't heard from him. So let's go find John. All right, I found John. He's, I know, I just said I didn't know where John was. So here's John. What have you done for the last couple hours?
I had a fire going for a while in the solo stove. I have a little buddy heater down here. You know, Google, Facebook, all the different things, Trip Masters.
Nice.
So.
Just taking a beautiful evening walk here through the state park. And I had this really lovely thought as today's the 4th of July and I see a lot of families together. And I always remember people who on holidays who maybe don't have a lot of family or have displaced family or how do I say this? Family who maybe you're not connected with anymore. And I just want you to remember there's always a place for you, if none other than at a state park. And I think the rule of that is if you go in with a mindset of I'm going to take care of this space, I'm going to respect this space, I'm going to let nature be what it is in this space, everyone has a place at a state park. So I just want to remind you of that. There's a lot of comfort in nature. All right, I'm making fajitas. In here I have bell pepper, onion. I did a red onion and a yellow onion, and then we have a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper. We're getting started on dinner kind of late. We got multiple fires going. And there's John. Good morning from the Wallowas. John and I are walking into the little town here that's above the state park because we are out of coffee. So there's a really good little coffee place here. I think it was called the Dancing Goat, but I don't know for sure. I've only had it once. It was really good coffee, so we're gonna do that. And then way back over there, oh, John just said it's Trailhead Coffee. I don't know why my cup said Dancing Goat. But way back over there is the day use area, and there was a casita being pulled by a ram. So if for whatever reason you're watching this and you were at Wallowa State Park on July 4th and your casita pulled by a ram, I saw you. I just didn't see you, or I would have said hi. So, but I saw your setup. Pretty cute. All right, guys, we're gonna go get some coffee. So this is a little store, Glacier Ridge, that's right by the state park also. And you can eat here, like burgers, stuff like that. Pretty good. And the store has like anything that you would need, including pizza rolls, Totino's pizza rolls. But yeah, it's a cute little spot. And then the state park is way down there. Little street walk to the coffee shop.
And then 32 ounce cold brew, do you have it?
You want cream, sugar, cold brew?
No, thanks.
Just black?
Yes, please.
Anything else for you?
No, thank you.
So we don't know what this building used to be. It's been here, I mean, obviously for a very long time. But ever since we've been coming up here, we've seen it in this state. So it's a pretty epic building that would be really cool to like be restored if that's possible. I imagine maybe it was like an old lodge. You can still see like Christmas lights or something strung up there on the porch. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's just a cool old building that would be really neat to see it all fixed up. Look at the view around it. And there's the tram. So we've been up in the Wallowas for a week now, and we're actually leaving today. We need to head back and get the camper all packed up and cleaned. It is a mess. But we were actually supposed to leave tomorrow, but John and I took PTO last week, and today's Saturday, July 5th, and I'm back at work on Monday, so is John, and we just kind of wanted a day to like do laundry, you know, sleep in our own bed before heading back to work.
Yeah, especially because we're only back to work, I think, for 4 days before
Yeah.
we go back camping
We're on
again.
another trip. We're
So-
actually on like solid back-to-back trips the month of July. Kind of nervous. But yeah, it'll be fun.
And our next camping trip, I will say, I don't know when you'll see this video. For all I know, this will be broken up into multiple videos, and you'll see this after our next trip. But our next trip is probably my favorite, I guess, state park in Oregon. I think it's state
Yeah.
park.
So it'll be a good John and I bought a Jackery, probably, well, let's see, we've been on this trip for a week. So it came like 2 days before we were leaving, and we bought the Jackery 1000. I got the bundle I bought it from Lowe's of all places, which is weird. I never shop at Lowe's. They just had a really good deal and I couldn't pass it up. So with the Jackery, we got a 100-watt solar panel, which we did use a solar panel once this trip, and we had read that to charge your Jackery via the solar panel is time consuming, and it is. It is very slow. But I'm just glad that we have that option. Now I'm going to show you guys, let me flip the camera around. So this is our Jackery, and we haven't charged it for 2 days, and we're looking at 46%. And what I use the Jackery for is we charge our iPhones, our smartwatches. I have a sound machine that I cannot live without. It's called a Dome. If you're in the market for a white noise machine when sleeping, I highly recommend this one, DOHM, and they are worth their price, trust me. But honestly, with running this all night, charging 2 phones and my watch, and haven't charged it for 2 days, being at 46%, I'd say that's a win. So we are really, really happy with this. It's a great size, I think, so it's gonna fit anywhere. And yeah, I am just really excited. We got a Jackery finally. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. We've had a Bluetti in the past when we had our van. That was our battery system, and can't say enough about that brand also. So this is my first experience using a Jackery, and I am so happy we have it. Yeah, it was a good purchase. It was a good move. With as much as we camp and we want to get off grid a little bit more, just to have that little bit of extra battery, even though John's truck is basically a generator, it's just nice to be able to plug something in your trailer and not worry about it. So yeah, it was a good buy. Also, this was our first trip with our new little rack that we put in our closet, and I have to tell you, this has been a game changer. Like seriously guys, a game changer, to have a little bit of organization in the closet. And then we left a little space there, so if we need to hang a couple jackets, I just hang my sun hat there for now, and I still do keep my broom in there. But yeah, this thing has been a game changer. If you are a new Casita owner and you have not done anything to your closet, I cannot encourage you enough to get something to organize all your stuff, because the possibilities of this thing are endless. It's great. So this was one of the best things we could have bought. All right, clean as a whistle, almost like we never even camped in it. Ready for travel, and I'm hoping I'm making the right decision by leaving the Jackery to travel there, but it's fairly heavy. I don't think it's going to move. Guys, this has been a really, really nice trip, and we have been here almost a week, ready to head back home, do a lot of laundry, take a really hot, good shower. The Casita did great. We haven't had any hookups, so the water lasted us. We conserved. I even took a quick shower in here one night, so this thing does really well. Did charge it a few times with John's truck, but it did great. It's always a comfy night in the Casita, especially when you're camping. But looking forward to heading home, seeing my kids, seeing my dogs. And when I say kids, they are adults who have jobs and go to college. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sending you peace and love from the Wallowa Mountains, and I will see you on the next video.